I am going to start recording.
Okay.
First of all, to the people who will be seeing this footage, I want to say, first of all, Asante Sana, thank you very much to my brother Nathan Gray, also to Brother Joe Gibson, and what's your last name?
Larkin.
Darwin Larkin, coming all the way from the southwest suburb, I mean, west suburbs, you know. We all went to school together, most of us at Dunbar. Where did you go to school, man? High school?
Gage Park.
Gage Park, okay. But anyway, we're here.
We went to school together, college.
Right.
Which is Harold Washington College.
Right. Well, anyway, this is Sunday, July 15th in the so-called year 2018. And Nathan, how did this come about? I mean, you know, can you?
This actually came about when, the 4th of July, when I was talking to Darwin, and I made a comment about it's insane for black people to be celebrating.
No. Here it is. He said, "Happy our Masters Independence Day from England."
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's how it started.
All right, then what did you say?
Okay, so I wrote back then, I'm like, "Thank you. But I don't know about you, but I celebrate because my family has been here since 1821.
Okay.
When I made the statement of 1821, I was in reference, that is the knowledge that we have found about my great-great-grandfather, that he was born in 1821. Now, he was born here in the state, but I have no knowledge of who his parents were.
Okay.
So if he was born in 1821, that his parents had to be around during the Civil War, or they had to be infants, because that was some 25, well, some 30, 40 years ago.
Okay.
So that's where my comment came from. Now, we know that he was born in South Carolina, and I don't know how he got to Mississippi and Alabama, but I know right before the 1870 census was taken, he had bought over 800 acres of land in a place called Cuba, Alabama.
Okay, but your main point was that.
My main point was that my family has been here a long time, and I'm not going to let anybody tell me that my blood doesn't feel the soil of this land. That, you know, we sweated for this land just like the so-called white people did. Sweat for this.
Okay. So you're saying that basically that's why you celebrate the 4th of July. Okay, and Brother Joe, how did you get involved with this discussion that we have?
I expressed to Nate the reason I celebrate the 4th of July, and then he told Darwin about it.
Right.
The reason I celebrate the 4th of July is not for the white man. I celebrate for myself and my black people.
Okay.
To say that we're free, and to flaunt in the white man's face that we're free and we're going to stay free. And that we are Americans even more so than they are. And we have a right to celebrate our freedom, and we're going to stay free.
Okay.
I celebrate for a different reason for the white man celebrating his freedom. I celebrate for us.
Okay, now what do the masses do? The masses usually shoot off firecrackers and act like they're a part of this, right? So even though you don't shoot off firecrackers, right?
No.
Okay, but a lot of them other folks do.
Yes, they do.
Okay, now Nathan, where did you get your knowledge that you were making statements about the 4th of July?
Well, from what I've heard in the past about why would black people be celebrating? You know, one thing that got me going, I saw Michael Anderson one 4th of July. We came over your house. He had on some shorts with the American flag.
Turn the light
all
on.
draped around it. And I was laughing. I said, "What you doing with those shorts on?" And I was like teasing him. And you know, he was just like, you know, he was dressed like that. I was laughing, looked funny for I said, for a somebody black to be all into the American thing when we were slaves. Our people were slaves.
Right.
And that's what I was basing that on.
So now, of course, from what y'all have just said, this has been like an ongoing discussion among our people for a long time. So I mean, you know, it's something that we have to deal with. You know, that whole question of you know, these
And
holidays.
that's what's, like, for example, Whitney Houston did sing the Star Spangled Banner in such an impressive way. Like, she was all into it. I was looking at the film, like, it was, you know, she was like gat down with it, like it was. And then said, why do you want to be all like that? Like it's something they. She was
Right.
told, like, you know, it was like a big thing.
Okay.
Like,
All right, so what we're doing here is we're just going to have a little discussion and then hopefully go out to the Steppers cookout and have a little fun or whatever. But it's always important for us, particularly in this day and time, to get together and discuss things like this, you know, because there are a lot of distractions out here. So what I want to do is put this on me, and I'm going to say a few things and get us going, okay? Okay, just to
oh
give you,
gosh, you had it on. I put my hand right in front of the.
is the red dot on?
Yeah, the red dot. So I thought
Now,
you turned.
that's going to go out. It's going to be about 4 minutes left.
It's 3 minutes now.
I want to take this opportunity. I brought some books and things, and I want to take the opportunity to introduce this. I've been working on, you know, writing about my life and things that I've been engaged in for at least 14 years. I've put it down, come back to it. Actually, this is just the first 3 chapters. You know, I was trying to do an autobiography from Shorty days, 1951, when I came into the world, through 2008 with the black president. You know, and of course technically I'm around 2001, you know, but what I'm doing is I'm making a series, you know, so this will contain many photos. You'll see him, you know, and then I'm going to have a CD in it also, some of my radio, you know, commentary and analysis. Now, in terms of my understanding that I've gotten as a result of what I've been involved in over the years, let me just try to put a little order to this. I've been shaped by conditions, just like a lot of us have, and I've been blessed to come into some knowledge with some very learned folks who were activist people. And I just kind of want to share some of that, and then we could, you know, get into some of the views that we have. Just kind of bear with me for a moment. There was an article that I thought I brought that would shed some insight on this whole question of holidays, but apparently I didn't bring. I thought I put that in here. I really wanted y'all to. Oh yes, here it is. Okay. Okay. This. Okay, y'all know me. Okay, put it on me, man. I am an activist intellectual. Next year, I will have been out here for 50 years dealing with activism. You know, and I'm reasonably well informed and still learning. I learn from y'all, and of course. Now, one of the things I've been doing is curriculum for our people that they don't get in the schools. So this is one of the pieces that we began to put out in the early 70s. You know, we're blessed to have an artist brother that can, you know, come up with these illustrations. I would think up the illustration and ask him to draw it, and he would. Now, this is basically telling us that something's wrong with this video called America. The native people got vamped on. You know, and this was referring to the Thanksgiving ritual, okay? Now, I'm a student of many. Dr. Maulana Karinga, who's an activist scholar and cultural leader, he wrote an article. In fact, he wrote an article called Rethinking Thanksgiving, Beyond Big Turkeys and Small Talk. This brother's he's sharp, you know. Let me just read a little of this. He says, the histories and holidays of the oppressed, colonized, and enslaved are of necessity different from the history and holidays of the oppressor, the colonizer, and the enslaver. Likewise, their interpretations of those histories and holidays also differ.